Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawning south as the Chaos Lord, we have Initialmink7771. Spawning north side as the Warboss, we have Golden Can. I don't know why, but that sounds like a very orc name. We do have Shooter Boys coming on out versus some Chaos Marines. We'll likely see, yep, second squad of Shooters. And we'll likely see a second squad of Heretics. Though, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't he usually not go for second squad of Heretics? Or maybe does. No, guess we'll find out soon enough. VP is now being captured on up, PowerPoint being activated, 2 PowerPoints being activated. I just realized something. This map is legitimately identical to the previous map, just one is, they're just set on different planets. We do have these sluggers now pushing the way forward. Does get inside this quote-unquote water pump, a water mill. So it looks like he's pumping up water, use of wind power. And we got the power node not going to receive quite a bit. Oh, he has burners actually, yeah. He needs to get out of melee range, go to range to burn that point. Chaos Marines are receiving quite a bit of fire there. The burners will need to fall back. They're just way too wounded. Power node is receiving quite a bit of fire there. It does go down. And looks like he has skipped the second Heretic squad going straight for Noise Marine. Over here, we've got the Chaos Heretics now advancing. We've got the Warboss being now capturing some of these VPs. Chaos Lord's making his advance. Trying to get some good hits there on the Slugger. He actually gone for a second Slugger. He's going for 2 Sluggers, 2 Shooters. He's going for heavy tier 1. Maybe he's going to go for like Boss Hole and other aura abilities with his Warboss. Noise Marine's now advancing, getting some great damage there onto the Shooters. Burner's now getting knocked back by the Noise Marines as the Shooters will start gaining at range. Chaos Marines now engaging forward. These sluggers are going on the worst retreat path. 1 model remaining down to 12 health, 7 health, 4 health, 5 health, 2 health, 0 health. So overall, great wipe there on the burners. And that was the second squad of sluggers. The first squad is still alive, which is right here, burning to these Chaos Marines. Chaos Marines will be making their withdrawal. Chaos Lord has not been upgraded with anything just yet. And now we've got the Warboss engaging these Noise Marines, but luckily they do get inside the garrison, so they can just start firing away. Apparently not with the noise cannon. Power nodes are receiving some fire now. That point does go down. You do have these Chaos Heretics engaging at long range. You do have actually another Heretic squad here. So he's deployed out a second Heretic squad, like the opponent deployed out a second Slugger. Noise from machines, quite a bit of fire right there. They will need to fall back relatively soon. Yep, one of the models do go down there. Warboss receiving quite a bit of fire there. He does have spiky armor, which will be very effective versus these Heretics. Some retaliation damage, plus the extra health and regen never hurts as well. He also got the Big Bang Hammer. which is not an anti-vehicle hammer. That is an anti-infantry hammer. Power generator is, of course, being deployed. We've got this Chaos Lord slowly advancing, trying to engage the Warboss. Good special attack there. He may save his generator. The generator does actually go down, actually. The Chaos Lord should win this fight. He has more health at the moment. And he also does a lot of supporting fire as well. Chaos Marines have been upgraded with the Eternal War for extra health and damage. Does detonate one of the mauls there, getting a nice knockback. Does throw some melee hits there. Activates Ritual, trying to pursue this Warboss, but he still has plenty of health remaining. Nowhere even close, so 90 health remaining. Heretics are make their advance, plus these Shudas. Stormboy is now being deployed on out. Getting good detonation right there. Shooters engaged in long range. Looks like some abilities being activated there. I'm not sure which ability it is. Good knockback there on top of these sluggers. And the Chaos Marines Chaos Lord will be tying up the shooters in melee. They both have their knob leader as well, but no big shooters just yet. Heretics may be making their advance. We'll find these Shudas. Does get a nice detonation there, suppressing both of those squads. And we've got the Stormboys now jumping on in. Noise Marines are getting some good damage there on top of the Stormboys. And now the Stormboys are going to tie them up in melee, but do get knocked back by the Noise Marines. I just realized that both players have gone for really heavy tier 1. Neither player has teched up yet to tier 2. They do jump away, very nice. Stormboys have not dropped any mauls yet, but they do need a lot of time back at base to get healed up. We've got the Warboss has been upgraded with the Angry Bits. Now he can do that charge ability. He gets a good knockback there and will be tying up with melee. It does enable one of the mauls there with this Heretic Squad, great knockback there, and will be a man to make his escape. Chaos Lord has been upgraded with the Combine Flamer, which gives him basically an Incendiary Grenade ability, a close range Incendiary Barrage. We also got Dark Hail, allow him to use energy as health. The Chaos Lord will make his withdrawal. It looks like some sort of effect is left over from the Noise Marines on that activated generator. Should just getting some good damage there onto the Heretic Squad, as the Stormboys do get some retreat damage there onto the Heretics. Birds are falling them back as well. Noise Marines are pretty effective versus them. Both players now have reached tier 2. Stormboys will collapse on the Noise Marines. Do actually get the knockback there. They do get a set of free melee hits in. Chaos Marines are on garrison. We got the Heretic squads now advancing, getting some damage there onto the Heretic squad. They do detonate a model, while the Chaos Lord could try something Combine Flamer Incendiary effect there, but did not. Detonates another model there with his Heretic squad, and all these squads are now falling back. Stormboy is severely wounded. Over here, the Chaos Lord is making his advance. We do see the Dark Halo being activated there. He does get focused down quite a bit. And now the Soulboys are now jumping on in. They do have the Knob Leader, so now he does have access to a anti-vehicle hammer or axe. Big chopper. Chaos Lord's now falling back. Chaos Lord is down to 0 health, so he does go down, and it was being upgraded the Armor of the Inferno, which allows him to collect the Galaxy Burn, which gives him basically a close-range artillery barrage. The Warboss is destroying this generator slowly. Chaos Marine's not coming to advance. They do have the Aspiring Champion. Both players at tier 2. One generator does go down. Where's all the resources requisition for the Chaos Lord? The garrison's receiving a bit of fire there. And we do got, ooh! Noise Marines my upgraded the Blastmaster getting a great hit there. Let's see, force fire the ground there, very nice. Does detonate one of the models there, activating a ritual nearby, I believe. No, I'm not sure what ability he actually activated there. But here comes the Angry Bits, charging on forward, getting some good knockback there. Blastmaster will get collapsed upon by the Storm Boys. The Heretic's severely wounded. The Heretic squad will need to fall back. He's going to be down one. He's down to his last champion, and Warboss does in fact go down, while the Chaos Marines are going to stay inside the garrison for the time being. Chaos Marines will fall back with 2 models. He still has his Aspiring Champion. And the Chaos Lord has received quite a bit of fire from Blastmaster. Gets a good hit there on the Storm Boys. The last model will jump away. No, he actually died. Storm Boys now falling back. Received a bit too much fire there, especially thanks to that noise Blastmaster. And this generator will be fully cleaned up. The Chaos Lord needs to send his heretics to go around capturing up points. He needs more requisition. And getting these power points will help out as well. The VP will be decaptured. Sluggish will manage to capture that power point as well. Both these Sluggish are fully reinforced. One that's just a little bit more health until he's fully healed as well, so his health regen will take over for that. Chaos Marines do fall back, trying to avoid a confrontation right now. Does drop a model there. Blastmaster getting a direct hit on all those forces, getting some great damage there. Slugger will fall back. The Warbosses will get knocked back there. But with the Angry Bits there, these Heretics will sustain quite a bit of losses in return. Good hit there. And here goes Let the Galaxy Burn. Does use the... Nope, he failed with the Angry Bits in order to escape on out there. Maybe? Maybe not? The power point will likely go down. And I think he may have blew up his own point right there with that shot. Oh well. It was likely going down anyways. Warboss is at level 7. Jeez. Chaos Lord is only at level 3. That's the name of the models there. You got some shooters, big shooters now on the shooter squads. And the Heretic squad will be falling back. This Heretic squad does the name model and fall back as well. We got a looted tank now on the build queue for the Warboss. And I'm not sure where all the income went for the Chaos Lord. He still doesn't have a whole lot deployed. Blastmaster received quite a bit of anti-garrison fire there with the Flamer. Noise Marines are trying to set him up, but they will be forced on back. We do also have for that looted tank. The Blastmaster is the only anti-vehicle weapon in the field. Those are the temporary bloodletters are now being deployed on out, trying to deal with these Burnas. And his Heretic squad, down to its last member, the Aspiring Champion, will escape on out of there. The temporary bloodletters charging forward, trying to get the kills there on those shooters. It will spot the looted tank, which is a very important thing to spot. Chaos Lord is falling back, has been upgraded to Lightning Claws, which is an infantry weapon, not an anti-vehicle weapon. Noise Blaster gets a good hit there onto the looted tank. And it does hit the terrain there, as these these models are pushing way forward. And we'll get some good shots there, but the looted tank does actually destroy the heavy cover there, allowing the Blastmaster to get some good hits in. And that looted tank is severely wounded. Does see some auto fire there from the rear armor with the support squad, the assistant gunners. Got another model detonation there. Does use more temporary bloodletters. Chaos Lord can try and engage that looted tank. The looted tank is going all the way back home for repairs. So this is a looted tank, or not looted, shooters. Yeah, blah. Sluggers are still alive for repairs. And that spiky armor ripped apart those bloodletters. Though the Warboss has actually quite a bit of fire now. And does spot the looted tank there. Does put some damage on there, but it's getting immediately repaired back up. Plague Marines trying to charge on forward, trying to hunt down that looted tank. That is the rear armor exposed. How it's going to respond? He had healed enough to withstand a shot, but he's not responding at the moment. There's also Gretchen's here for repairs. And next shot does finish off that looted tank. That's a huge waste of a looted tank. He was not paying attention to that. Plague Marines will need to fall back. And they maintain all the models. Very nice. Ooh. Chaos Heretics severely wounded, does force back these squads. Stormboy still down there on Knob leader. And now got a Knob squad being deployed on out. The Stormboys should just eye to engage that Blastmaster at all times. If he believes he's going to be fighting against it, have them nearby to jump on top of them. Speaking of the Blastmasters, they're inside this garrison. ready to pump some more water. Chaos Lord is now falling him back. There's seeing quite a bit of fire by these shooters. Another Plague Marines was going to be a very poor option against these knobs. Knobs, of course, very, very resilient. Good stunning and suppression there. Does hop inside the garrison. There are 3 windows here, so with that one model won't reduce their damage, and he still has the Inspired Champion as well. When you got the knobs now advancing, trying to get some good damage there onto that Plague Marine. The other Plague Marine has him deployed, not cancelled. Trying to get some range damage there. It does use a Collective Galaxy Burn, getting some good knockback there. And the Plague Marines will likely need to fall back relatively soon. Plague Marines still have... Nope, I was going to say still has all 3 of their models, but nope, one of them goes down. The Chaos Lord is severely wounded, will need to fall back relatively soon as well. The tickets are in favor of the Orc player by a small margin. And the Chaos Lord does in fact go down to the knobs. Now squad being upgraded with the huge hammers. Blastmaster firing some direction, not sure. Oh, Ghost of Chill trying to hit that Warboss. Does sacrifice one of those models there for some bloodletters. Of course, with the Plague Marines, that model did explode with big, like any other Plague Marine. But those bloodletters did not get any kills there, though it did get some good damage there onto the knobs themselves. Warboss trying to stop the decapture there. May go for the stomp. Does get a nice special attack there. And does knock back the Warboss a little bit there now. Warboss at level 9. Just 3/4 of a level away from level 10. Being maxed out. Does take out one of the Plague Marine models there now. Chaos Lord is charging forward. Only at level 4. He could go for the heavy armor, or the heavy armor, for the Warboss to get even more tankiness. That'd probably be best. Chaos Marines charging forward in melee. He's not upgraded as with chain axes. Or has he? I don't see the Mark of Corn upgrade. Wait, what? Okay, wait a second. That squad is bugged. Or wait, nope, never mind. Now I see the bolters. Because they all had chain swords out, didn't they? Or maybe I was going crazy. It looked like they all had like the leader chain bolt pistols and chain swords. I was really confused because it looked like they all had chain swords. But their icon was definitely the ranged icon, and not the melee icon, and they weren't chain axes, that's for sure. So I guess I was a bit buggy, or maybe I'm just going crazy. Havoc's being deployed on out. Does he capture the point there? The Chaos Lord only has 27 tickets remaining, not a whole lot. The Chaos Marines are now falling him back. And does get ambushed there by the knobs. Deploys out more bloodletters. He's not going to tech up, that's for sure. He's going to spin all of his guys on bloodletters and just start hitting those, wearing down those knobs. And takes out the last of those bloodletters. At this point, maybe a good idea to get out a pain board just to heal up the knobs. Havoc is setting on up. Oh, and he is going for a Pain Boy. Warboss is receiving this person there along with the knobs. Heretics may be eyeing for a model detonation there too. Could potentially suppress these shooters. Does use the angry bits once again. And the Warboss is now charging forward. Does fall back with those squads. Gain some good damage there onto those Chaos Marines. Plague Marines do manage to get the VP. They will drop a model relatively soon. Oh, looks like they may have been really split up. Or that was the other Plague Marine squad getting fully wiped because this one's almost dead and the other one's fully gone. Burner's getting some good damage, or receiving some good damage there from the Blastmaster, but they will manage to close the gap. But the Galaxy Burn was activated there, knocking back those Storm Boys. Sluggers receiving quite a bit of fire there, and knobs are currently suppressed. I just realized the knob leader has his chain axe on his back while carrying the huge hammer. Might as well just drop one, right? Chaos Marines are receiving quite a bit of fire there. They do fall back before dropping models. They lost the Aspiring Champion. Blastmaster has not been reinforced, so it's the Havoc and Blastmaster right here. Force fire on the ground, very nice. Pain Boy's making advance. Pain Boy's been upgraded. Now with the stronger get sauce with the Cyborg implant equipment, allows the Cyborg Pain Boy to install Cyborg implants on allied squads, granting permanent bonuses. Note the dock only needs one implant operation. Only has need for one implant operation. He must have did that on his knobs to get even more benefits. I'm not sure what the actual implant does itself. Plague Marines down to 2 models, receiving a nice special attack there, getting knocked back. The Chaos Lord is now falling back, currently at level 5. And the Warboss is at max out level 10. Burns receiving quite a bit of fire there. And the burners entirely goes down, so no more vehicle repairs if he has any vehicles. And Stormboar is actually getting wiped. Nope, they do manage to jump away. And that's the last of the VPs for the Chaos Lord. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching and signing off.